In this tutorial, this is our second one on the electric vehicle. In the first tutorial, we created this skeleton of the vehicle, as you can see, with lots of dimensions. Now, if you want to hide the dimensions, you can select the View tab at the top, Object Visibility, and turn off Sketch Dimensions. Okay, turn it back on. Okay, so this is our very first component that we've made. The next thing that we want to do is we want to create, turn it into pipes and parts. So at the top, make sure this is open first, and you have File, New. Drop down the templates, select Metric, and under Assembly, you want Standard Millimeter Assembly, and Create. Once this is produced, you're going to place component. You want to make sure you find your sketch and click Open, and click to place it. Now hit Escape on the keyboard to stop making it work. Remember to rotate view, it's Shift and Shift and hold the mouse wheel down and move your mouse. So that's really messy. I'm going to remove my dimensions. So View, Object Visibility, Sketch Dimensions. Okay, I can also remove things like points and other kinds of things if I need to. Alright, now that that's, I'm going to go back to assembly. I'm going to go to design now. I'm going to go insert frame. It's going to ask, do you want to save the assembly? You want to click yes, and make sure this is saved under your tutorial vehicle folder. Let's call this one tutorial vehicle assembly. Click OK. Alright, what next pops up is you get this menu here. So under frame member selection, change it to ISO. Under family, you want to select square, hot finished structural hollow sections. So we're going to be using hot finished material, which means the steel has been produced while hot, so it's been pushed through a die. So square hot finished sections is fine. You'll see the material changes here. You get a variety of choices. So 20 by 20 by 2 is the smallest that Inventor has. I know that your drawings may say 1.6. That's okay. Now material is steel, and you can change material look if you'd like to. Alright, so let's zoom in and let's have a think about this for a minute. So if we zoom in and we pick this here, you'll see it places in the tube, but the line, or essentially the bone of the body, let me fix up my view here, okay, is in the center. But if you remember from my sketch, the outer edge should be 500 to 500. So what I need to do here is change it so that that is selected. Notice it's now going to be on the inside. I'm going to click Apply. Okay. It's going to ask a lot of questions, and you leave it as selected. Once you've done that, you'll see it's placed in the beam. Next, I'll select the next component, and I'll zoom in. That's placed it now on the wrong side, so I will select this dot, Apply. Okay, so I'll continue to place my beams components, and I need to be strategic about it. So my next part is this one. If you look at it, it's once again placed it. So there's my dot. That's the end of my car. So I need to move it to that side there and click Apply. Okay, let's go place in. So this one here is fine. Well, not really fine. I need that to be in the center. Apply. Let's place this one in. Apply. Okay, we'll place this one in. I need to change the orientation to be on that side. Apply. Okay, this one, that's fine. Okay. Alright, this one here. Let's look at it from our left side view. Okay, there's my edge, that's fine. Apply. This one here. Wrong side. Apply. Okay, so I've got basically the bottom of the car in. I'll click cancel now. And to make it look nice and neat, I'm going to go to my view, object visibility, and I'm going to turn off my sketches. Okay, so let's zoom in now, and let's change under the view toolbar the style to show edges. Now you can see my parts overlap. So now what I want to do is I want to cut back my beams. So if I want this beam here to become a T or butt join on the end of this beam, alright, I need to go to Design Toolbar and Trim to Frame. Okay, I'm going to select this frame member, and then I'm going to select this frame member second, and you'll see, oh, it's applied a cut, but it didn't quite do what I expected. Just chopped it off. So I'm going to click Cancel. I'm going to repeat the tool again, but this time I'm going to select this one first and this one second. That still didn't work. Let's try that again. Trim this to this. Very odd. Let's try Trim Extend. Let's try that. So let's go this frame member, and face is this surface. Aha, alright, it cuts it now, so click OK. So now it's cut. So let's do the next one, Trim Extend, this piece, and I want the face, as this face I want to trim it to, okay. So keep working your way around. So this member, this face, apply, until you get all the components. This member, that face, perfect. So imagine you're sawing it on the metal cold saw. How would it look? Okay, I think I've got a couple left, so let's go this to this face, apply, this to this face, apply, that to this face, apply, this piece, that face. Okay. I got it the wrong way around. Let's try that one time. This piece to that face. Apply. Okay. So now that I've done that to all my components, let's have a look. Everything looks nice and square, not overrun and trimmed. So now we're up to the next component where you need to go back to View, back to Visibility, turn back on your 3D sketch, and you can apply the next components. So we're going to go Insert Frame. I'll show you two more, and then that'll be enough for the tutorial. Pick this one here. Okay, you can see it's been placed in the wrong corner. So let's try this corner and this one. There you go. Let's have a look from the top view. Okay, it's putting it over the right edge. Apply. And then we're going to go to this one here. And then we're going to select this corner. Let's keep playing. There you go. Apply. Alright, so you get the rough idea. So you'll carry on with all your work, and then when you're ready, you'll trim extend. Remember, trim, pick the face, select, apply, do one more, face, apply, Okay. Okay, after you have completely added on all the components for your vehicle, you should have a complete three-dimensional vehicle. Go File, Save As. Remember to call it Tutorial Assembly. Click OK before you close out of any of your work. All done. You can see I've added more parts into it, and I have aligned all of these, so the very outside of my frame edge is what I want. Got all these in, so now it's time to insert a round tube. So I'm going to change this here to circular hollow section tubing. So circular hot finished. Okay, and I'm going to select my piece. It's important to zoom in and check how it's going to place it. If I zoom in from the top view, you can see it's not quite right. There you go. Click Apply. Okay, zoom in and pick this one. Top view. Zoom in. You can use this or this to get it aligned. Okay. Alright, so that's basically my vehicle completely built, but I have not applied end treatments. Well, that didn't quite work as I expected. So I'll show you how to fix that. If I go Return, I double click on this, and then I double click on that. That didn't quite work. Let's try clicking and right clicking on it. Edit with Frame Generator. Okay. Let's see if I do that. Nope. That. That looks better. Okay. Alright, so let's fix that up. And this one here is just about complete. Oh. Actually, there you go. Another error. So click on that. Edit with Frame Generator. It's going to be a bit tricky to get it placed exactly where I want it. Right, it'll take me a little while, but I'll get on that one and get it to work. So essentially, once you've got this frame built, it is important that you get a design. You do some trimming to frame or trim extend, and you get all those parts and pieces complete. So you've already seen I've got some of these. I'm going to go View, turn off my sketches. I'm going to go back to Design. I'm going to keep working on my trim extend. So down here, for example, I'm going to click on this face. This piece and this face. Okay. Keep working on this for a little while. For example, this piece, I want to trim extend in the face. Alright, keep going till the entire car is completely complete. You got all the parts in places. Little bits, if something is screwing up. You can see, for example, double click on the vehicle, pick one piece, and you can right click. You can either delete or edit with Frame Generator. That's kind of one helpful use, and return when you're done. So make sure you save that to your folder. Ready for tutorial 3.